Welcome to Beholder's Eye, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons epic fantasy adventure. My name is Alex, and I'll be your host and Dungeon Master. On the Great Isle, it is a time of religious wars, imperial domination, and an ancient evil reborn. Only one crew can save the world from utter destruction. They are
Maugraine Silverbeard, Paladin of St. Eligius.
Zalaro Tremez, Wandering Elven Monk.
Magnar Skullgrim, Goliath Sorcerer.
Hibonite, the fire-kindled, wandering Flamosifer.
Alright, so who wants to let us know what happened last episode?
I can, I guess. So last episode, let's see. We were still recovering from kind of everything going on at the mountains. We had made it out of the mountains at that point and into Durnholm. And you know, there not too much happened in there. It was mostly a lot of character building and stuff like that. You know, Maugraine struggling with his faith, and you know, everybody else trying to bolster him up, which is really cool. You know, his mom, we got to see Margain's mom again, Tordred. Always loved that. Yeah. And we kind of, all of us together, we were trying to figure out what to do with Vodhava and the baby. Where to go, and Hibonite had said that, you know, maybe with his people might be the safest place. So we decided that we would head out there, and because it was kind of on the way and we had a lot of stuff that we had to go back there, we thought we would stop by Kringle Falls on the way back, and we kind of, not a ton happened on the travel except for, you know, people talking, getting caught up, and we got to Kringle Falls, and it looks like the town is under siege. There are red-skinned soldiers everywhere. The town looks like it had been built up for battlements put on top. Like wooden battlements built on top of the walls and stuff, and a big black dragon. So yeah, everything's great. It's going to be fantastic. Everything's going to be fine.
All right. So once again, you guys are covered by the shadow of the large black dragon as it flies overhead. You see it's flanked on either side by 2 wyverns, and they fly over you toward the town. On the back of the large black dragon, you see Murat Hall, and on the back of the 2 wyverns, you see 2 of the scribe people that you have fought before, but they look way more decked out, both carrying very ornate staffs. Murat Hall speaks and says,
I am Murat Hall, son of the mother of this world, Anat Ona, son of the creator, Tat Anan. I am here to offer you people of dirt life. Shed the form given you by the invader gods. Convert and give up the worship of this demon Theos. Become a child of the true mother of this world, Anat Ona, once again. Help us free her from the chains the invader gods imposed. I, Murat Hall, am not without mercy. Convert and live as free people, as people of this world, uncorrupted by these invader gods. You owe them nothing and have forgotten their names. Shed your demonic visages, become people of this world once more. I am not without mercy. You have until sundown tomorrow. If you do not submit, we will burn down this demonic settlement.
he then starts chanting, Tot, 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 Amon, Tot, 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 Amon, and the whole crowd, all the men standing out there do as well.
Does it look like he's seen us, or he's just like kind of pronouncing to the village or the town?
He's just pronouncing to the town.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the one we freed in your town, right, Maugraine?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who we let free. The other one.
Crap.
So, Alec, the name that he said his mother was the same name of the woman who locked up Kazdrak. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Thought so. So that makes things worse. So we're going to move on to the next villager, further south. We've pushed our luck a lot of times. I don't think we can take that.
Black dragon.
An army, guys with fancy staffs, a village. People who are going to give in anyway. That seems to happen a lot in these places.
And we have a child to worry about.
That is also a very good point. You know, precious cargo.
But my brothers, they're under siege.
I'm sure their belief in Theos will save them. But I think we'll die if we go down there, Margaret. I honestly don't think we can survive this. We've pushed her like a lot, and that guy hurt us when he woke up, and now he looks worse, and he kind of hates us a lot.
And he has a dragon.
Another good point by the Master Spellslinger.
I can't just leave them here to die.
Well, he's giving them new life.
That's actually
kind of.
Zalara, that's actually worse. So I'll get out the ribcage book and start pointing out what actually happens.
The question is, what could we do?
All right, everybody who wants to, give me either a history or religion check.
Okay.
I have a +0 in either, so...
So I'm rolling religion with a +6 and get a 21.
Okay.
I'm also rolling religion with a +4 for 7.
I'm rolling religion for an 11 +0.
I, not being of the religious bent, am going to roll history and get an 8, which is quite appropriate for us.
Okay. So, Hibonite, you're the only one who knows this through your readings, especially of the history of the way that all the towns of Theos were built, where they built cathedrals. They were built with the idea of war, at least at some point in time. That's why the cathedrals are large. They're built so people can run in there and actually hide. There's an idea of fortification behind it, especially when they're a paladin place like the Temple of St. Eligius, where they do a lot of training there. They always have a way in that will lead into the cathedral, because that, like I said, is where they funnel people in, and so they can escape. The problem is you would have to find it, but there is definitely a way in that will lead out somewhere around the town. But, you know, it's typically, you know that from looking at the architecture in the past, it's not one of those super well-known things, even among the people of the religion.
Okay.
And I wouldn't have any inkling whatsoever where this would be.
You with 7? No, you were too busy working on your armor building and your sword fighting.
Yeah.
And trying to see in the dark, even though you couldn't.
Oh, the gloves are coming off today.
Or it's one of those things that they let you in on after you actually become a proper paladin. And since I was away when that happened, right? You know, they didn't let me in on the joke.
Was. You gotta like
you
do the secret handshake.
Deposit first. Yeah.
Okay.
Attend a few meetings. Get the robes.
Well, then we've got to find it.
Oh, it's your church. Do you know about the exits they always build into these? But I look from the reading I got out of the book. These places are built for war, so sure there's an exit on the out that go somewhere in the area to get people away.
Well, in my studies, I focused mainly on the forging and the fighting. I didn't do very well in clerical school. That's the whole reason I went into the paladining business in the first place.
Okay, well, I'm
what
sure
makes the most sense?
I'm sure a secret entrance that the locals don't know about won't be hard to find.
Let's see. Okay, so what I remember of the layout, right? There's the waterfall. Where's that in relation? Is that inside the town?
Yeah, that's right. Inside the town, it's kind of the water source for the town. Plus, it's the what drives the forge in St. Eligius. So it's right next to the school itself. Well, it is a school, but also to the cathedral itself.
And it's what makes the armor and stuff we make special. Okay, so that's important. Is there anything Margraine would know about the kind of lay of the land, so that like maybe Hibonite could intuit something from that?
Give me an intelligence check or history check, whichever one's higher for you.
18 on a history check.
Okay, yeah, you're able to let him know that you don't think that it would be through the waterfall itself, since that is the water source for the town as well, and they're going to want to preserve that since it has religious meanings as well. So it's probably something through the mountains. And you do remember that you always thought that the statue of St. Eligius built in the cathedral itself was a little off-center, so you assume that's where it comes out.
Okay. Because, we're built right up against the mountains, kind of. We're in the foothills, right?
Yeah, part of the cathedral's built into the mountain, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and I'll pass that on to Hibonite, what I know.
Okay, so that limits down some areas, but...
if you guys want to do a survival check, you guys who know how to track, or anybody.
So Margraine, obviously.
That's a 10.
That's a natural 20 for 24.
Nice.
11.
Okay, so Zalara looks at the lay of the land, and you're like, oh, yeah, this is so obvious. We just need to go a few miles out to the, I guess it would be the north of the city. It should be over there, just the way it's built. You're even seeing what looks like could be some kind of blown out ridges in the wall of the mountain, the way it's done. Looks like there's some, human-made or humanoid-made things out there. So it looks so obvious to you, you're not even sure how these guys are not getting it.
And can we make sure that nobody is following us, right? We gotta stay like low profile. We don't want anybody finding this with us.
Okay, so if you guys are going to do that, everybody give me your call, depending on how you want to do it, either stealth or survival, whatever's higher, and I need everybody to roll.
Definitely going
Stealth.
survival.
So stealth for 17.
Survival for 5.
19 on my stealth.
Okay, you guys are making it through the woods pretty well. So you know what?
Can my 21 cover for Magnar?
No, sure cannot. All right, so
Fucking barbarians. Ugh.
but you guys
I'm
are
worried
making
about the baby, so I keep looking back and bumping into stuff.
yeah, and as you do, Vodhava keeps slapping you on the shoulder, being like, just look forward. You're making. So you guys make your way through the woods. You find a big pile of stone that's been there a very long time, but obviously it looks like it was kind of jammed on there. Maybe some kind of cave-in had happened at some point. Moss has covered it. There are some vines and things going through it, but you're pretty sure that this is the area that you need to enter, Zalara. So go ahead and you look at it, and unless there's any kind of magic-y magic you guys want to do, it'll probably take you an hour or two to actually clear everything out. And while this is happening, Vodhava grabs Magnar by the arm and says, I am not taking her in there.
No, I didn't think we were going in at all.
Okay.
I thought we
so,
were here to help people getting out.
right, but that seems dangerous. You want to take your child in there?
No, I do not.
So what's the plan?
We need a safe place, but we need
Yes.
people to we need people to be with us to get her to safety.
Mm-hmm.
The road is very dangerous.
Right. I don't... Look, I'm very sad for these people here, but they're not my number one priority. I mean, this is right. So what do we need to do?
Can we overhear it all? Or are they
Yeah,
talking
they're
quietly?
not...
Okay.
I cannot abandon my friends.
Magnar.
But
We're just
you are
opening
right.
the back door. We're just opening the back door so Margraine's conscience is a bit clearer so we can leave, because it's bad news around here.
I don't need any help. I can go in by myself. You guys just make sure that this is clear.
I see, that's adorable, and pat him on the head.
How do you feel about that, Magnar, though?
I'm not going to ask anybody to risk their life. These are my friends, my brothers. But I have to go in.
Margraine, what are you doing? Okay, so what's your plan? What are you gonna do when you get in there?
I'm going to find Elaine, and Elaine will know what to do. Elaine always knows what to do.
Would he not know about this passage?
Yes?
So all they need to do is get here. If they are in the cathedral, they know where to run. We just need to clear the path for them, and then they can make it out on their own. Why do you need to go in there? If they know about this, you have no reason to go in.
A compromise. If we open this door, and a couple of us, just maybe me and Margraine, go down, make sure it's open at the other end, in case the people who know about it haven't managed to open the door, and we just tell people to get out, and then we all leave. And we just make sure this area is safe, and then they can get out and clear while the town's attacked and burned to the ground. And then we've saved some people, we've not risked the baby.
You know you're not gonna just be able to leave with Margraine, right? He's gonna rush in and he's going to do something stupid and trip over
that's
himself and probably get both of you killed.
Is this out loud?
Yes, I
this-
am.
Oh my...
Alternate plan then. Margraine stays here, keeps this area clear so when the civilians come through and his brothers, they get out to somewhere safe. And me and Zalara go in as invisible, make sure the door's open, make maybe some gestures that like God's open the door for them to get out or something, and then we leave as well.
How long did Murat Hall give us? Or give the town?
24
day.
hours, right?
24
a day.
hours.
Okay.
Margraine,
Now, one thing I need to say, was that after he left, he made his declaration, you did see Marat Hall fly out west. Now the two scribes with the staffs,
right, he was
they
leading
stayed,
the other siege
and you can
too.
still see them if you look through the trees flying over the town. But Marat Hall is not there himself.
Okay, Margarine, you are wonderful and helpful, and you have saved my rear so many times, but I don't think you're thinking clearly right now.
I don't know if I am thinking clearly, but these are my family. They're my friends. These are the people who gave me my purpose in life. I know that all of you don't really care about the church, but this is my whole life. This is what makes me me. I'm a paladin of Saint Eligius.
Yeah.
So, you guys are having this discussion while you're clearing out the rocks. Vadhava's making a little area that she can set down the baby. Obviously, it's a big baby. She's also obviously got to stop and feed the baby more than most women would, because it's a big baby. So
It's hungry.
yeah, it's hungry. So anyway, she's taking care of that. You guys are moving the rocks, having this discussion. Anything else going to happen over the next hour or two while you're doing this? Are you coming to any conclusion about how you're going to do it?
Clearly not.
Well, I mean, we need to.
Margarine's not the planning type, obviously. We all know this already.
Yes.
But
I will, via message to Magnar, once we clear the rocks, can you stop Margarine from getting in, just so me and Zalara can go in? It'll be less messy.
I can, but what are you accomplishing by going in?
Open the door so people can get out. So it's just, the route is completely clear, our consciences are clear, we've done something, and we can leave.
I can stop him, yes.
You know, we're just doing God's work.
Sure. Perhaps Vadhava can help in that regard, to keep him docile.
That sounds like a plan.
Can you message her?
Yep, I'll do the same message over to her and ask her for assistance in keeping Margarine restrained and not in the tunnel.
Okay. How would you like me to do that?
Non-lethally, no fireballs.
Okay. She kind of, in her head, chuckles.
I hate you, Ryan.
You don't know.
Well, you would see me doing the hand signal, so you can
That's
have a go
that's
at
not Margarine, that's Sam. I hate Ryan.
If Margarine wants to see me doing the hand signals, I'm not hiding it at all.
No, it's fine.
I
Meanwhile,
have to walk around
Zalara.
pointing at people, then shuffling my hands and pointing at other people.
So, Zalara, how are you feeling about all this? Last episode also, you guys talked a little bit about how Tuck's Edge is under attack, and also some of the forest people and the druids of the Western Wildland have actually run to Tuck's Edge for safety, and Marat Hall's people have also done that. So, there's the chance that your family and your old home might be in trouble. I mean, you have any thoughts on that at this point?
I didn't think about any of that. The world is fucked, and here we are. So, Zalara cares deeply for the people she is now family-ish with, like the people around her, Margarine
Sure.
and Magnar and Hibonite, now Vahadava and the baby. So she does what she can to protect them, but of course, being a monk, she's not like, I don't have huge spells that are going to like save a whole town or whatever. So the best thing she can do is convince people, and she has, no charisma. So, she's torn terribly. Like her family, her actual elven family, doesn't mean as much to her right now, simply from being completely disowned by them. Like, kind of, she'd like to get back, but that's not going to happen. So she has
Right.
to have the family she has, which would be these guys, and they're fighting, and she doesn't know what to do with that, but she's probably closest to Margarine, so awesome. he's being an idiot and he's not going to listen and he's going to try to go in.
I think it's understandable why he would want to go in there.
It's completely understandable.
That's what
not
he would
for
do.
Our characters.
Hibonite doesn't care that much beyond it. It's a church of him.
I kind of forgot about that. That's right.
I can always get more followers.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to save the followers.
So I think as we're moving rocks, because I'm assuming Margraine and Zalara are going to be moving rocks together since we're of the smaller side, that we might have to help one another with some of the larger pieces. I think she's going to try to have kind of a more hushed conversation with Margraine and be like, okay, Margraine, these are your family. We can't help them where they are right now. They're surrounded. What are wyverns, like baby dragons? Like, how would you describe them?
Yeah, they're basically smaller dragons without arms. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of...
There's dragon snakes in the flippin' sky. Like, we, the four... Well, I'm not going to count Fadhava. The four of us can't fight all this, right?
I'm not trying to fight all of this.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if everybody's okay. If they haven't escaped already, there's obviously a good reason, and Elaine will know what to do.
So, what happens if you go in and you get stuck?
I've been stuck before. I understand that this doesn't make much sense to you guys, and that I look like I'm going to just throw my life away. But this is my life. These are my people. They're the people that, you've met my real family, my mom, my dad, and I love them dearly. And these people are also family to me. I've spent the last 6 years of my life with these people. I've ate and I've slept and I've trained and I've studied with every single one of them. And Elaine, years ago, he saw, something in me that other people did not. And now I'm a paladin of Saint Eligius. If I can help him, I will. If not, I'll die trying.
I can't let you do that alone, right?
I know, and I don't want anybody to get hurt trying to help me. I would tell you all to stay, but I know you guys are as stupid as I am. And I have to do this.
Maybe that's why you can't reforge people.
Hey, yeah,
Well, I can't stop you from going in, but I can follow.
Okay. Don't get yourself hurt. It should be safe in there. Nobody knows about these tunnels. I didn't even know about these tunnels.
Well, how you could not see this, I don't know. But, okay, fair.
Once again, his ineptitude as a paladin is clear, okay? We know this. But, yeah.
You're not really designed to survive in the wild. It's okay.
I know. Us dwarves, we're better in mountains than we are outside.
Exactly.
Can I get a moment aside from Margraine as well?
Sure. Of course, buddy.
Yeah. I'll get down to his level.
A little condescending, but okay.
Is it not Hibonite? So I know you're not a fan of my plan for you to not go in, but it's speed, mobility. Zalara and I can get in there quick and get out, get information. We can assess the situation, get back to you, and you can hold down this area clear. There's not anyone better to holding down an area. You're not fast, but you're tough. And I've opened up to you more than I've opened up to anyone else. So I just want to ask if you trust me, and if you go along with this plan just once. If things go bad, we can get out. But if we're trying to get out, if you're in there, you're going to make a stupid idea. You're going to throw yourself in something that could be avoidable. ways we can get in there. What's the phrase that you and your friend, what's something that only you would know? Because then we can get him to trust us and we can try and lead people out.
Oh, God. I didn't flesh that out.
I believe the proper response to "oh God" at this point is yes. What can I help you with?
Hibonite's not that brash yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's a subtle guy.
Also, Marat Hall called you a demon. You're Theos.
I'm everything at the minute.
Could I relay something to Hibonite about, remember when I had my vision and I forged my armor and Elaine and the bishop were both there?
Mm-hmm.
There's probably something special about that I could relay. Probably just the whole fact that it happened at all, that like he knows how that worked should be enough, right?
Yeah,
because that's pretty hush hush.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, that should be proof enough that he sent by me. And I will concede to this plan. I don't like this plan, but I'll concede to it.
Yay!
Okay, so
Thank you, my friend.
What is the plan?
Me and Solara dart in there while everyone else holds the fort at the back, and if things are bad, we'll come back. If not, we'll try and help people in there. That's the rough plan I've made in a very short amount of time.
Okay. All right. You guys make your... Yeah.
I do also want to have a word with Margaret.
Okay.
And not necessarily like in secret, just...
No, well, they could dart in and you can start talking too. That's not... Because you're staying out there, right? Or are you going in?
Oh, yeah, I am staying out here, so...
It's just Halara, Hibonite and Zalara.
What?
Whoa, shipping already.
Well, there you have it. We have a ship name.
We already know that they are triple red.
Right.
Okay. They are triple
that's their
red.
action name, but their shipping name is Halara.
All right, so you guys are heading on in. And while they go in, yeah, Magnar, whatever you need to say.
Okay.
Yes, Magnar.
Margaret, I think of you as a brother. Hibonite and Zalara as well. Well, not Zalara, sister for her. You know what I mean?
Yes, of course. I feel the same way.
If things do not go the way we have planned them, which I think is likely given our situation, do not know if I can stay here.
I understand. You've got a child to take care of.
Yes.
I get that. You know, there are things that are sometimes, you know, when you love two things, sometimes things have to take priority. And the baby can't protect itself.
No.
We've got this. We've gotten out before.
Indeed. But I just want you to understand, if I run, I hope you don't think of me as a coward.
Magnar, you're anything but a coward. You know, I haven't made the best decisions before. I don't think anybody would claim I'm a tactical mastermind. But, you know, when I charge in headlong, trying to do what I think is right, the person who was always 2 strides ahead of me is you. So,
That's just because I have longer legs. So I'm sure.
Yes, of course. I know I'm slow. But yeah, I don't think anybody could call you a coward. To go through even what you have over the past week, you risked your entire life just to get your child to safety. I don't think there's more courage than that.
Thank you.
Both you guys give me a perception check.
Oh God, we're gonna be.
We're not gonna see anything.
8.
6. The best people for perception.
Yeah, how's Vadhava for perception?
How's the baby for perception?
It might be because of her. We need perception. So.
Dragon.
Yeah. And the baby's probably as big as Margaret is after a week.
Let's see, perception's based on what? That's wisdom, right?
Wisdom.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Vadhava rolled an 18. So she says, Magnar, Margraine, and she points to two sides of the woods that seem to surround both of you. And go ahead and give me an initiative roll.
Okay. Splitting the party.
Fail. 2.12.
17. Okay.
All right, give me a second.
And it's obviously both wyverns.
The two largest things in the area, and we did not see them.
Yeah, and Marat Hall, just decided to pop back in before going back to kill my other friends.
We didn't see him because he was actually circling back around. Yeah.
You guys know how I like to run games. That's exactly right.
Yep. Yep. I get to, because of my stupid decisions, not only lose my party, but most of the people I also care about. So that's nice. At least my mom is safe in Durnholm.
Yep.
Theos, bless your mom.
Theos bless Tortured.
Theos likes your mum. He met her.
That's right.
So, let's go ahead and Margraine, the way she points in either direction, you see two minotaurs on either side, both looking like they're ready to charge in. But luckily, they did not get the surprise round on you because of her observation. So you get to go first. What would you like to do?
I'd like to look. Are any of these minotaurs also my friend? No? Okay.
Not the ones you see, nope.
Okay. Well then, let's see what we're gonna do. We need to hold the line. So, I am going to immediately use my thing to cast Bless. So I'm gonna cast Bless. I get to bless up to 3 creatures, so I'm gonna bless Vadhava and Magnar and myself, obviously.
Okay.
Not the baby?
The baby doesn't help from, extra D4 on
Roll
ability
not
and
to
stuff.
cry.
I take Vadhava and the baby as like a unit, so
All right, so one comes charging in at you, Magnar. 21 to hit.
Yep.
All right, comes in and gores you. Take 13 points of damage.
Ugh. Okay.
And then I need you to make a DC 14 strength save, and also I got to roll gore damage. I'm sorry.
18.
18. All right, so you make that and are not knocked to the ground, but you also, for the gore damage, take an additional 10 points of damage.
So how much total damage is that?
That is a total of 23 on one hit on a non-raging barbarian.
Okay,
I noticed that.
I will. I'll burn my channel divinity, rebuke the violent on that. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. If he fails that wisdom saving throw, he takes all that same amount of damage.
Okay. Oh, and what is that? What is that target DC?
The target DC is 14.
Okay, I rolled a 23.
Well, he takes half of that.
Okay.
Which is fine. So that's still not too bad, and that's radiant damage. I don't know if that helps.
It does not in this case, but that he screams out in pain because that is a lot of damage to him.
Minotaur has a +3 wisdom, or at least +3
They're
wisdom.
Crazy. Yeah, it's they've got a 16 wisdom +3.
Wow.
Yeah, I know,
guess
right?
In order to get through mazes, I guess.
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Minotaur cleric coming right up.
This is one of those that. Well, I don't know how it works with
Minotaur bone.
This is a monsters manual Minotaur. This is not a
of course.
Whatever. So okay, so that one comes in and hits you. The next one comes in and targets little Margraine and tries to do the same thing. 16, I know, misses, right?
Yep, I'm
so
at
he
20
goes
right now.
running past you and into the woods, right past you.
Does he get an attack of opportunity then?
You know what? I'll give it to you. Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna swing with my
Just
hammer.
Margraine?
Yeah, just Margraine.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits him.
For 13 bludgeoning.
Holy crap! All right.
And I am also gonna burn a spell slot for Divine Smite.
Okay.
For 11 more radiant.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. He screams out in pain as he runs past.
You
Not
come into
going
my
great for him.
house I'm gonna lay the hurt. Okay, let's do it.
All right. And then out from the woods direction you guys did not see comes a large minotaur wearing chainmail, unlike the other two. He has one black horn and one white horn. And he is going to try and run past both of you and into the cave. So I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, I mean, he's sprinting, so you both get attacks of opportunity on him.
And I already used my reaction, right?
Oh, you did, didn't you? All right, so Magnar, you get an attack of opportunity on him.
Witch bolt.
Kill him, Magnar.
Yeah, right. One hit. Okay.
Kill
Reckless,
our friend Blackhorn.
I think I can reckless attack, so...
Well, he's
It's
still
not an
after
action
me,
or anything.
right?
So 20 to hit.
20 to hit, yeah.
That's 11 damage plus 3 radiant.
Okay, so 14 damage total?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so you hit him, but you don't stop him because you don't have Sentinel, right? So he just goes running through into the cave, and then...
Triple red, the weakest of the four.
All right. Then it
Well,
is
at least he'll get his
Vadhava's
bounty.
turn, and she is going to cast... Oh, that sucks, Vadhava. She is going to cast Magic Missile at one of them, and of course it hits. She'll go for the one that got wrecked by the her sort of hubby, and do it for 6 points of damage. That sucked. All right, I rolled terrible. So even as I...
Blackhorn or the other guy?
No. Blackhorn's already gone. He's out of her
Okay.
range, and she's not going to follow him into a cave. So, you know what? And since Vadhava's part of the team now, we're going to go ahead and make her rolls visible to everyone. So, okay. It is now your turn. Your actual turn, Magnar.
Yeah. All right. All right. So one ran past in order to get or charging.
Right,
the
but
other
one's
one's right
gored
on
you.
me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, at this moment,
Okay.
his gores are, his horns still be in you, kind of thing.
Okay. So I will. I'm going to rage, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bonus action, and then. Oh, that really hurt, but that worked. How far away am I from like Vadhava?
I mean, you're within one move action, so it's not
Move
going to take a
action.
full dash at all. Yeah, just one move action.
Okay. But this guy got rebuked, right? The rebuked violent, so
Yeah.
he might not be doing too great. So I'll just do
Cloud of daggers.
reckless attack. Ooh, 18
18 hits.
with 9 bludgeoning. That's actually it. And then the longsword goes crit 27.
Whoa!
14 damage.
So that's a total of how much? That's
23.
23 points of damage.
Which is what he did to me.
Right. All right. So you smash. Well, you tell me. What does it look like when you kill him?
Ooh. So I smash into his horn on the side of it, and it just pushes that horn right into his eyeball and pierces his brain.
Ooh. Good thing I
Okay,
met
so
that.
Ow.
That happens. All right. So now it is whose turn? We're going back to the top of the order, and it is Margraine.
Okay. So how far away is our fledgling economics major?
Well, you could probably reach him in a dash. If you dashed up to him, you think you'd probably be able to reach him, but there's no way with your 25 feet of movement you're going to get him with just a movement.
Can I get within 60 feet of him with a regular movement?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to run his way because I've got to stop him getting in there.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Command. Yeah. So he needs to make a Wisdom save. I know they're good at that. He needs to not beat my 14. And the command will be grovel. He needs to drop to the floor and stop. He can't take any further actions.
All right. He drops to the ground and says,
Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm just trying to expand my business.
This mercenary work is more lucrative than the bounty hunting business. Okay.
Well, what's more, obviously,
I learned from your friend that I should take smaller jobs, but to get more jobs and do them more efficiently, I figured I should expand and, employ a few people, become a job creator, if you will. And so we've been doing that, and then we just happened to come across, you guys traveling with the redhead lady who killed all those people. So I figured what a great opportunity. They would distract you, and since you split off, it'd be easy to go, take your little scrawny friend who gave me some really good advice. I don't think that I would necessarily kill him, but I would at least try and knock him out. I am a man of ethics. So, and then of course I'd kill her, so I could get that 400 gold.
Awesome.
And how long does this last? Is this just a turn, or?
This lasts for 1 round.
Okay.
Stops him getting further, at least.
Okay, so we'll cut back out, and the other Minotaur is out there, and he missed Margraine. He's going to turn around and try and charge you, Magnar. 15.
Miss.
All right, so he runs past you in a charge. Go ahead and take attack of opportunity on him.
Nice. Witch Bolt. 24 for 9 damage, and actually get the radiant on that one, or the divine. 4 radiant.
Okay, so
13 total.
13 total. Okay.
Oh, and we forgot you get your extra D4 to try and hit them as well, if you need it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't needed it yet, but.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay,
Well,
so that is his turn, and it's Turin's turn, and he's still out there groveling, so that makes it Vadhava's turn right now, and she is going to cast Sleep on him for 50 points, and that will knock the Minotaur out.
Dang.
So, Margraine just ran in there.
Ooh.
You don't know what's happening as far as that's concerned. And I guess we're still pretty much in turn order, so it's your turn.
Oh, crap. All right, well, this guy is the most immediate threat to my family, so I'm just going to kill him. Can I coup de grace him, or?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to do that, and I got to stay with my family. So, yep. So, yeah, kill the guy, and then...
All right, you coup de grace him, and Vadhava stares at you and says, "What are you doing? I had him knocked out." Okay, and we're going to cut to Margraine. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast Sleep at level 2 on Turin. 38. That exceed his health?
He snorts and kind of he shakes it off.
Damn it.
Stands up and he says, "Look, I'm really sorry, and I don't know what came over me there, but, I like you. Nobody's paying me to kill you, so I'm not going to try and kill you, but you're going to have to get out of my way, so please excuse this." And he swings at you, 24 hits, yes?
Oh, yeah, that hits.
All right, 13 points of damage, and then 8 definitely misses.
Yep.
And then 22 hits, though, right?
Oh, yep.
That's 19 points of damage. You'll note that he is not hitting you with the blade of his great axe. He's just kind of hitting you with the side of it, clearly trying to knock you out.
Sword smacked.
Ow. Minus 19.
All right. So Vadhava looks at Magnar and says, "What are you doing? Why would you do that?"
He could wake up, and there might be more out there. I can't
Magnar,
have
I'm
him at our backs.
actually a powerful sorceress. He's not getting up.
Not anymore.
That's... No, I don't say that. That was just Ben. I just had to say it. So,
I couldn't take that risk.
Just don't do that again. I don't want our child seeing that.
Oh, okay. I didn't think of that. I just...
No, you obviously don't think too
hurt.
much. You just do things, and it screws everything up. Now, are you going to go help your friends? Are you going to stay here? What are you doing?
I don't want to leave you two.
Well, okay. You do whatever you want, though.
I just said I don't want to leave you
Okay.
two.
All right, Margaret, it's your
Why
turn.
are you angry at me?
I'm going to cast Hold Person.
Okay.
Yeah. So, once again, another wisdom save. Come on.
Okay. Another wisdom save. Let me...
Don't beat a 14, or else I'm dead.
Oh, he does not.
Okay. Then, since there's no other things, I'm going to wrap him up then. I'm gonna
Okay.
tie him up.
Okay. So
yep.
we'll cut to Hibonite and Zalara. You make it through the cave, no problem.
Oh, good.
And then you start to open up the. You get there. You notice that there is a statue, or there's a structure up front. You've got to push. Go ahead and give me a strength check. One of you can do it. The other person can assist.
I have a +1. What do you have, Kim?
I have -1.
Would you like to assist me?
It just has to be a DC 10.
It's a 9 and a 19. Oh, I rolled with advantage. I thought you were helping.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
All right, so a 19 on the advantage. You guys crack open. You push with some effort, and you find yourself in a cathedral. Now, from everything that you've read, Hibonite, you would expect the people to be in the cathedral and the halls there, but there's nobody. There is a great anvil in the center that looks like, obviously, it's some kind of shrine. It is, and from underneath the stone, there's this pulsating kind of greenish light that keeps coming up, and then some sort of energy comes from the anvil, seems to shoot down and keep it down, and then the green light pulsates up, the energy from the anvil pushes it down, and you see there is a figure that every time the green light shoots up, standing there looking over at the anvil. It's wearing a long brown coat. You don't really see any legs. It turns around and looks at you in between these flashes, like a strobe light's going off. And you see its face is nothing more than a bunch of almost cataract-looking colored eyeballs all over it. And we'll call the episode there. Thanks for listening to episode 38 of Beholder's Eye, Fledgling Economics Major. I hope you enjoyed this one. Turin is a cast favorite, and it was a lot of fun to bring him back. Because she's taking on the divine task of trying to be omnipresent, you can check out Kim on Castle Mac's Twitch on Monday the 3rd at 8 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/CastleMac, which I guess is tonight if you're listening to this. So if you're listening to it, it's tonight, and if you're listening to this after it's been released, then I'm sure it'll be archived. If you enjoy what we do, please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, or whatever podcast app you use. It helps us out immensely. If you leave us a 5-star review, we'll read it on the air. No 5-star reviews this week, so, get your shit together, people. Be sure to check us out on Twitter at BeholdersIPod and our website, beholdersicast.com. You can follow Ryan, who plays Hibonite, at DuffDuff3rd. Ben, who plays Magnar, at Miro4D2. Kim, who plays Zalara, at Metzgirl, and Sam, who plays Margraine, at Samsalot007. Editing performed by Sam Canary. Music and effects by Benjamin Floyd. Thanks, and we'll see you next week. All music by INCOMPETECH, Dreamlike, Clash Defiant, Mountain Emperor, Stormfront, Plaint, Immersed, Air Prelude, Curse of the Scarab, and Our Journey Begins, all by Kevin MacLeod and Incompetech.com. Licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0 licenses. creativecommons.org/licenses/3.0/. All sound effects by Zapsplat.com. Please check the show notes for further details.